Sean here with Last Cast TV, doing another product review. This time we're doing what is the cheapest surf fishing rod that you can get for the money that's decent. Alright, so right here we got the Alpha by Shakespeare, and this is a medium heavy 9-foot rod rated 15 to 20 pound line. Like I said, if you want a cheap rod, this is like 50 bucks, like Dick's Sporting Goods, one of the big retailers, somebody like that. You're gonna get it for like 50 bucks, online, whatever. And if you're just getting started in surf fishing or, jetty fishing, whatever you want to do, this is a great rod. It's 9 feet long. You keep it 2-piece rod, keep it in the car, not a problem, right? So I'm gonna give you some pros and cons, give you the rundown on this rod and reel. It comes as a combo, so I actually got this for my buddy for like 20 bucks, right? And it does great. I've never had a problem with it. It's awesome. Catches fish. I've got when I was fishing, I got a 50 to 60 pound stingray I had on this with the braid that's on here now. It fought it fine. Not an issue. I wasn't worried about this rod snapping or anything like that. Like I was saying about the 10-foot rod, if you watch that review, is, the connection point. A lot of guys will talk about that they're worried it's going to snap right there. I've never had a problem. I don't see what the big deal is about that. And, comment below if you've had an issue with it. But not had a problem. So I'll give you the pros and cons on this rod, my experience with it. So, not bad. Weight's all right. It's after you're casting for a while, it's gonna wear you out. So if you're looking to do a lot of fishing, long time fishing, you're gonna put some muscles on with this because it's a little bit heavy. Kind of clunky. You can hear it, but look, it's $50, so you can't really complain too much. As far as the action is concerned on the top, got a lot of action. For a medium heavy rod, it's pretty good. I mean, like I said, it held up to that 50, 60 pound stingray that I was fighting off the beach. And what they like to do is sit on the bottom and just hold. And I was able to muscle them off with this rod, and didn't cause me a problem. So the reel, like we talked about last time, the sand getting the reel, this one I like a lot better. It's really tightly sealed right there. The seam, as far as the tightening and drag, things like that, great. Never had a problem. Honestly, for $50, you can't do much better. So like Black Friday coming up here, check it out, check the stores. You might get a deal, get it for like 20 bucks like I did. I don't know. So check it out and see what you got. As far as it's concerned, casting distance, it does well. Cast nice and far. I generally fish bucktails with it, so 1 to 2 ounce bucktail. Swim shads, does nice with swim shads. On the tip, you can work the tip a lot. It's got a lot of action, and it's done well. Caught good fish. It casts light lures well too, and that's not talked about a lot. A lot of these reviews. If you want to be pumping into a big fish, absolutely does that. Also will catch, if you're going for smaller fish and stuff like that, it can cast a light lure just fine. A 1 ounce bucktail, you still get some good ends. Half ounce bucktail still throws pretty good. Haven't had a problem. You throw in pencil poppers and stuff like that. Now, granted, if you're getting into like, the 4-inch hollow pencil poppers, sometimes they don't cast as well. They're light, if there's wind, a lot of variables to account for. But this rod, all in all, good rod. I can't complain about it much. If you take the cost of it in perspective, there's nothing wrong with it. It does great. I have thrown 8-ounce lead weights with bunker on attachment. It casts it fine. I don't have to worry about whip back or anything like that. It's a good rod for $50. Really. And the reel itself does nice. I mean, a little clunky, but you know what? Nothing I can't live with. As long as you clean it and you take care of it like I do, it really is all right. So comment below what you think about fishing with cheap gear. I don't mind it. If it gets the job done. Like I said, a lot of these reviews right now are for people who are just getting started in surf fishing, like I did, a short time ago, and it does great. I'm not going to go out and drop $400, $500, $600 on a rod reel combo or just a rod. The reels, you can be spending up near $1,000 on some of these expensive reels. So, to get started, start with some cheap. See if you like it, but don't, watch some of these reviews, whether it's mine or someone else's. check it out first and see how other people have had, you know, their experiences with it. You know, it fights big fish. So now, granted, if you want something that's going to work every time, it's worked every time for me. You know, granted, I know a lot of guys are going to complain and say, oh, no, you got to buy this, that, and the other thing. That's fine. But you know what? For getting started, for landing fish, you know, it's more about the fisherman than it is the tackle, you know. So that's the whole thing. So, you know what? Comment below. Tell me what you think. If you want to learn some more about this, I should tell you about the reel ratio on this, 5.1 to 1. And it is 20-pound line for 150 yards. And like I said, cast nicely. So, you know, have a look at it. If this is something you're interested in, comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. And like, comment, subscribe. And hope to see you guys out there.